Good morning, Super Scholars. Today is Monday, November 30th, 2020. I hope everyone had a wonderful break and that you got lots of rest and spent time with family. Before we can start our lesson, we need to go over our learning target and success criteria. Today, your learning target is I am learning how describing the details can help me make meaning of a story. I know I am successful when I can describe the main characters in a story. So we're going to be paying close attention to all of those details and then describing the main character. Let's start with some important vocabulary. First, we have character traits. Character traits are how a character thinks, feels, looks, and what that character says or does. Character traits are important when we describe a character. When we describe something, we are telling about something. And when we describe, we often use adjectives. Adjectives are words used for describing. An example of an adjective would be big, or small, or fuzzy, or happy. Those are just some examples of adjectives. Our learning target and success criteria wants us to focus on the main character, though. So, characters are any people, animals, or things that are in a story, but a main character is the most important character in the story, the character that is central to the action of the story. Okay, so you are going to have 5 minutes, and during this 5 minutes, you are drawing a picture of yourself. It doesn't have to be the best picture, but just a self portrait. And I want you to think when we look at your picture, are we able to tell every single thing about you just by looking at the picture you drew? Am I able to tell what your favorite color is or how you're feeling that day? Am I able to tell what you're thinking or what you like to do? No. And it's the same for when we read a book. When we describe a character, do you think we should only focus on how that character looks? Definitely not, because we could miss a lot of details about that character if we only focus on how they look. So we have to focus on the outside and on the inside. So when we look at this poster over here, it says, look at the character on the outside. And it described the character, how she looks on the outside. She's short, she has freckles, brown hair, and she's pretty. But then we also need to decide or describe the character on the inside. On the inside, she's brave, smart, caring, honest, and she's fair. We never would have been able to tell that if we had only thought about what she looks like. So today we are going to read Drum Dream Girl. And as we read, we are paying close attention to what we learn about the characters so that we can describe the main character. And when we describe the main character, we want to think about how they look, feel, think, what they do, and what happened to them. So you are going to use a T chart to describe the character. And a T chart has two sides. On one side, you will describe what she looks like on the outside. And on the other side, you will describe what we learn about her. So what she thinks, how she feels, what she does or say, and what happens to her. If you click on the video here, you can listen to the story and fill out your chart as you are listening.